You can see here there's a knob, there's a knob, here, there, everywhere, knobs.
Tyres. Just which ones are appropriate for muddy conditions like the ones we have here. Today, we use science to find out.
Today we're testing 3 different tyres. They vary in width, knob size and, well, I guess knobbiness generally. To help me test out the selection of tyres that we have today, I've recruited cameraman to the stars and owner of E-Mountain Bike Adventures, Ben Roberts. He has kindly agreed to be my test guinea pig, trying out each tyre in these less than ideal conditions. We're going to start off with the smallest of the tyres and, some might say, the least knobby. That's right, the ironically named Schwalbe Nobby Nick.
So, you've had a couple of runs. Thoughts on the Nobby Nick so far?
Strangely impressed. I'm surprised. They can actually handle it quite well. I've got enough confidence to kind of rail the corners, which I did not think I'd have. The one thing I'm struggling with is entry and exit.
I missed the corner.
It's not holding the corner like I'm used to on my Assegai.
Do you think the width of it plays a part in like cutting through the mud?
Definitely. That narrower tyre in this instance helps. I think it digs in, almost creates its own rut. Yeah, weird, not what I expected. So now to measure knob size. Does size matter? In this instance, what's the width of the knobs that I'm measuring here? We're looking at about 7.2 mil on the side knobs.
With a quick and easy tyre change, which was an absolute bloody breeze and no problem whatsoever, we were on to the next tyre.
Do you want a joke tyre that no one can ever take off? Then buy a Schwalbe Nobby Nick.
For the next tyre, we stepped up the knobbage just a smidge with your friend and mine, the 2.5-inch Vigilante from WTB. Needless to say, testing got off to a flying start.
Are you alright? What happened?
I just leant really hard on the front wheel. Yeah, having reviewed the GoPro footage, it appears that it could well be user error, unsurprisingly. Basically, I'm just overturning, which I needed to do on the old tyres just to allow for that slip. But on this, they just hook up. So, good to know. Yep. Oh! You wouldn't know.
You almost wouldn't know that you've bent your levers massively. So, second tyre down.
Oh, it's good. It's really hooking up now. As a tyre for all conditions, yeah, it's up there. I swear by, what have I got on my bike? I swear by Assegais, and these feel very similar in the way they perform. So, yeah, really happy with them. The gaps between the knobs are suitable for these sort of conditions, and it seemed to shed the mud really well. So that's good, because the one thing that I hate, especially on e-bike, is when they get clogged and then all of a sudden you've got no grip. Doesn't matter how big your knob is.
Side note, of the 3 tyres that we tested, the WTB Vigilante was by far the easiest tyre to change. Now, it was onto the wild card, the VeetireCo Flow SMASHER.
Top of the range, tacky compound. Tubeless ready. So we're now onto the V-Tyre Gravity Core, and I have never seen knobs quite so big. Those sidewall knobs are, they've got some length. These full side ones are, they're basically 2 centimeters long. They feel grippy just to touch. So yeah, I can imagine that you'd run through a set of these pretty fast.
Look at the knobs on that. I think this is either going to be the best tyre or the absolute shittest, because I mean, it doesn't look
It doesn't look like it's been finished to a very high quality, does it? Like, surely that, I don't know, only one way to find out, and that's for you to ride it as fast as you can down the hill. So, you've ridden them all. What was your favourite?
Spike. So for people who are looking for a more specialist winter mud tyre, definitely go for the what's it called?
VeetireCo Flow SMASHER.
Flow SMASHER. So for people looking for a more specialist mud, wet condition tyre, I would go for the VeetireCo Flow SMASHER. So for more general riding conditions, I'd probably go for WTB Vigilante. It's a more fit and forget tyre. That would be my choice.
Of the 3 tyres we tested, if you're looking for out and out grip in mud, then the VeetireCo Flow SMASHER is the one for you. However, although it tested really well in the conditions that we put it through, we think that maybe a better choice would be the WTB Vigilante for all-round winter riding. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, peace!